Hi, in this video, I'll be talking about how to create a job, work that you absolutely love. And I'll give you a clue, you don't start by going through a job search. So hang on, this is how I created an incredible job 25 years ago. So my name is Nancy Canning. I'm an author of these two books behind me and also a speaker and a hypnotherapist. I'm in the process of writing a book that I'm really being called to write. It's called Your Heart's Calling, really how to live from your heart, how to live a life that you love. One of the important parts of our lives is work, employment, a job, a career. So let me talk today about how to do that from a very different point of view. Number one, you don't start by pulling out the newspaper or going online and doing a job search. That's looking outside of you as though the conditions out there were in charge of your life. Rather, start inside. Now in the early 90s, so that's like 28 years ago, I created a job I loved, doing this very simple process. And I still have friends from that time. We've stayed lifelong friends. It was such an amazing experience for so many of us. So you start inside, get out a pen and paper or do it on your computer or tablet, but start to write down what are the qualities that you want to feel and experience in your new work. So this could be that you already have a job you like and you just want to make it better. You have a job you hate and you want something else. You don't work, you don't know what you want, you have no clue where to start. It doesn't matter. Any of those situations are fine. You know what you want to feel. So start to write down, I am respected. How will you feel? What do you want to experience in your new job? Now, do not write the job title or the company or any of that. Do not define your job, and I'll explain why at the end. So you write down, what do you want on a daily basis? I'm respected, I'm supported, I have new skills that I am able to develop. I am enthusiastic. I love the people I work with. I am. What are you experiencing in your new job? And write that down, all those different qualities. And write down some of the other details. Do you travel? Don't just write down, I travel, because guess what? The universe can send you to Timbuktu in the middle of winter. That may not be what you mean. So be more specific. I travel 1 week out of every month. I travel by car in a local no more than 20 miles away, or I have flexible work hours. I work out of my home. I work out of an office. I work in the middle of the city and I have a view of the other high rises. What do you want? What would you love? Not what's practical, not what you know how to get. We're talking dream. Follow your heart. That's all about this. What do you want? What would you love to experience? Support, appreciation, and being well paid. How much do you want to earn? And this is where you can, it's not that you make it practical or impractical, but more than what you're earning now, so you increase it. So if you're earning $50,000, you don't necessarily put down, I earn $5 million. That's a big stretch. But you can put down, I earn $125,000 to start with, or whatever. You get bonuses, you get stock options. You're part of management. And write down, how do the people in your environment, in your work and company, in your new company, what kind of people are they? That management is supportive. Management sees the importance of having good customer service. What do you want? They have values that you admire. You're respected. You respect them. Meetings are well organized. It's a fun work environment. You get time off as you need it. What do you want? You make it up. Do not write down, however, your job title. You're not going to limit it. You write down that you love going to work, that you feel the sense of accomplishment, that you are enlivened by the work. You don't write down what you don't want. So you don't write down, I'm not stressed, because that's a not. Instead, you go, I'm enlivened, I'm enriched, I'm of service, I am bettering the world through my work, I'm having an impact on the lives of teenagers, I'm changing lives. Write it all down. What do you want? What do you want to feel? What do you want to be creating? What do you want to experience at the end of the day? How do you want to feel on Monday morning when it's time to go to work? Write it all down. And here's the thing. If you get all of that, does it matter what you're doing? You're using your skills, you're using your abilities, you're highly motivated. Who cares what you're doing? That's the secret, I believe. When I did this back in the early 90s, I never wrote down what I would be doing because I figured, I don't care what I'm doing. If I get all of this, I love it. So what does the job title matter? Now be very specific, because one of the mistakes I made was I wrote down, I am 15 minutes away from my job. Well, that was true. My home was 15 minutes away on Sunday morning. However, on Monday morning, I was about 45 minutes to an hour. So that's where I learned, oops, I wasn't quite clear enough. I asked for a specific amount of money, and I took the job, and it was about $2,000 less per year. But it was close enough. 2 years later, they made a mistake on my pay raise, and they gave me the pay raise that they had told me, and then there was an extra $2,000 in it. So I just said, thank you, universe, that was mine. So it took a little time, but I got it. I loved that experience of working there. It was really a special time in my life. And that's what I want for you, that work, employment, being of service, how you spend your time and how you earn income can really be a joyous experience. But you create it first from the inside. So get busy and write down, and then the next day go over the list and really see, do you really love that? Is that what you really want? Is there something else? Be very clear. How could the universe misinterpret what you've written down? So that you're very clear on what you've written down. That's step one. Step two is start feeling it in your present day, in your present job. Feel it. Imagine as you're walking in a job, even if you don't like it, start feeling and thanking the universe for this new job that's coming your way. So put it on now, as though you are already in that new work environment that's so supportive and so beyond your wildest dreams. Feel it, imagine it, picture it, live it now. That's how you start your job search. You create it in your mind, you make a very clear vision of it, and then you start to feel it, to put it on, to live it. Because the universe out there responds to what you think and what you feel. And if what you're thinking and feeling is in alignment, if you're really clear and you really are feeling it, you're going to start seeing things change on the outside. You may be called to look at a certain job. Who knows? The universe is unlimited in how it can bring you your work. But pay attention. Start looking for the signs, for the signals, for the nuances, for your intuition that may stretch you in ways you never imagined. But if you have the courage to listen to your heart, you can be led to some work that absolutely blows your mind. It's just what you never imagined that you could love it. You could be so passionate and so happy. So try it out. Look and see what happens, and then let me know. Send me an email, ncanning@capecod.net, and let me know how your job search is going, starting from the inside out. And if you need help, I do sessions. I do hypnotherapy sessions over the phone and Skype all around the world. So go to my website, nancycanning.com, and I will be glad to talk with you. Thanks. Bye.